Hey guys, Ryan here. I want to do another quick video for you. I know that I always say I'm going to do quick videos and they end up being like 10 minutes long, so I'm really going to try to keep this one short for you. I want you to be able to listen to this one in like a commute in the car or something like that. Just super quick, so we'll get to the point. We are at the halfway point. We are checking in. We are possibly jumping on the in body. You are more than welcome to come in and get on. Um, Try to do it during normal business hours so that there's definitely a coach here and they're on on task looking to help people. If you show up and there's nobody here, sorry, try to get here during normal business hours. But if you get in and you check in, one of two things is going to happen. First off, you're probably going to have a coach ask you, what's the in body going to say? What's it going to say before you even get on? And you should know it's going to say that I weigh a lot less, my muscles looking pretty good, and I've dropped body fat, because you're going to know that already because you're checking in with yourself all the time. You're honest with yourself. Did I do what I have to do? Did I meet my caloric needs? Am I resting, drinking water, de-stressing, exercising? Am I doing all those things? And if you are, you know the InBody is going to tell you that you've got an awesome reading coming up. Great. Reaffirm it by getting on the InBody and getting a reading done. Perfect. And then stay the course. Or you're going to say, you know what? I don't know. I hope it's going to say something good. Really not sure. I'm here just to kind of check in and see where I'm at. If that's the case, if you have no idea what it's going to say because you're not sure if, like, I don't know, some days I was good, some days I was bad, but I had some kale with dinner, maybe that'll help. Or, you know what, I drank a little bit of water, so maybe that'll help. You should know that you're doing the big things, right? You're eating the amount of calories you need consistently every single day. This isn't, I've done it a couple days in a row here, but I took the weekend off and went out and drank my buddy's bachelor party. Or, you know what? Yeah, I had some pizza and wings last night, but that's all right because it was only every other night do I do that, right? You know that you are completely responsible for what that body's going to say. Okay. Um, with that, I recently sent out an accountability chart. Hopefully, you guys all got that in your email. What that looks like, I got a copy here. Okay, looks like this. If you can see, this basically is going to tell you and give you an opportunity to write in the date, how much you weighed in, your measurements, chest. We're going arms out around the armpits, chest. You're going navel, that's midsection at the widest point, and hips at the widest point. And if you measure that every single week, you've got a pretty good idea where you're going. Okay. Here's the other cool part. This is the accountability chart. This is where, hey, you know what? For the day, slash one way, I got my exercise in. Slash the other way, I got my fitness in. Now I've got an X in the box. And if your day, right, if your week, right, so now it's Saturday, looks like that, beautiful. X is all the way across the board. Well, let's skip down to the bottom. What if the end of the month comes and your chart looks something like this, right? Where's my camera? There you are, sporadic, and that's not that many X's. Then you know that you didn't do what you had to do consistently. This is a super easy way. Put it on your desk, pin it on your fridge, and look at it and use it and make sure you're held accountable for what you need to do. Okay? Um, Here's another one. Okay? So I come in and the InBody is not where it needs to be. What do I do? So my first suggestion is count your calories. Okay? Log your food. Put everything in. Know the reasons why it's not where you want to be, so that way you can change them. Okay? If you're not sure what you're doing wrong, if you're not sure what foods you're taking in and what amounts and what needs to change, then where do you start and what do you change? So make sure you're using the tools available to you, like MyFitnessPal and logging all your food, accountability charts to see if you're staying consistent, your partner, right? So there's somebody else you're doing this challenge with. Check in with them every single day. Hey, dude, did you do what you have to do today? No, I didn't. You know what? And be like, you know what? I don't have an excuse, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Okay? And tomorrow's a new day, clean slate, and do it and hold yourself accountable. Okay? Um, so yeah, if the InBody doesn't say what you want to say, what are you going to change to get closer? And start with the big things. Not eat more kale, not drink an extra glass of water. Sure, those are great things, but they are minutia. They are small. Okay? Rather, hit your calories within 50 plus, 50 minus every single day without fail. And when you're doing that, hit your macros on point every single day without fail. Then we can start talking about the little things to fine tune in either direction. Like, should I get free range eggs or Walmart eggs? I don't know. Are you eating your calories? Right? So get the big things in check first before we focus on the little stuff. Those are the things that are going to make a difference for you. Okay. Finally, the last thing I want to leave you in, and we're probably going to do a much bigger video on this later on, is what are you doing to de-stress at the end of the day? Okay. Your nervous system, right? It's got these ups and downs, the fight or flight. Okay. You take the lion and the antelope. Okay. Um, Obviously there's a little bit of difference between the two of them, and that one wants to be there and one doesn't if they're chasing it down to kill. Okay, but on a nervous system level, they're both in that heightened fight or flight system. Okay, so on a nervous system level, there really is no difference between the two of them. They both got these like heightened stresses going on. Okay, but the great thing about them is they can de-stress. What we do is we go back and forth between the two constantly, and we stay up here and we don't de-stress. Okay, we're going to work all day, we're in a stressful zone, we're stressed for time, we got to get here, we got to get there, pick the kids up, go over here, grocery shop, make food, and then all of a sudden we're like, you know what, I de-stress by going to the gym and lifting. Well, what does that look like? Awesome, you're lifting, but you come into the gym and you're shaking the bar, getting ready to lift, and like, I gotta go fast. That's stressful too. I don't care that you want to be there now. That's still a stressful environment. It's good stress, but you had to de-stress a little bit, okay? Stress doesn't just happen up here. It happens in your system, okay? It's not just something you can think your way through. It's not just something, it's all in your head. There are chemical things that happen in your body that directly affect your in-body reading at the end of the day, okay? If you've got higher stress levels and higher stress hormones, you might be doing everything right on paper and on MyFitnessPal, but not seeing the results. So I don't care if it's reading. I don't care if it's getting to bed a little bit earlier, some meditation, some yoga, baking. I had a conversation with someone, just baking, right? Writing a book, drawing a picture, coloring, playing with your kids, going for a long walk. Something that just keep you in the moment, right? And not thinking about all the things you have to do or are going to do and all these obligations, okay? And that's the whole idea of mindfulness anything, okay? Just de-stress a little bit, downgrade, and then you're going to be amazed at what that's going to do for your overall mindset. And not only that, but like your stress hormones throughout the day. And it could be a factor helping you, okay? And I don't want you to use it as an excuse, it's just my stress, that's why I'm not losing weight. Yeah, well, if your calories are in check and everything is golden on MyFitnessPal, then yeah, it might be the stress, okay? But get those things in check. If you have more questions, look at that, we're at 7.5 minutes. I kept it under 10 this time. If you have more questions, email me, nutrition@crossfitmohawkvalley.com, and I'd be happy to get to them. If you catch me in class or in here, ask me a question, and I'll try my best to answer it quickly for you. With that, we'll see you in here to check in, and keep up the good work, guys. See ya.